I noticed it the second I opened the warehouse door. The storage room was gone. I work in a small furniture warehouse. Nothing special. There are only 4 of us, and we've all been there for years. At the back of the building, there used to be a small storage room. It wasn't big, maybe 10 feet by 12 feet. We kept paint cans, spare parts, packaging supplies, and old paperwork in there. I had been inside it hundreds of times. One Monday morning, I arrived early. I walked toward the back to grab packing tape. The room wasn't there. Not locked. Not empty. Gone. There was just a solid concrete wall. I actually stopped walking. I remember standing there trying to understand what I was looking at. The wall looked old, not newly built, not patched. It looked like it had always been there. When my coworker Ryan arrived, I immediately asked him what happened to the storage room. He looked confused. Then he said, "What storage room?" I laughed because I thought he was joking. He wasn't. I described exactly where it had been. He kept staring at me. Finally he said, "Dude, that wall has always been there." The other 2 employees arrived. Same reaction. None of them remembered the room, not even a little. At that point I started questioning myself. Maybe I was mixing this building up with another place. Maybe I was tired. Maybe I was losing my mind. Then I checked my phone. A month earlier I'd taken a picture of a damaged shelf. The storage room door was clearly visible in the background. I zoomed in. The door was there, exactly where I remembered it. I showed the picture to Ryan. His face changed immediately. He asked where I got it. I told him I took it myself. At work. In this building. He kept looking between the photo and the wall. Then he said something that still bothers me. He said, "I remember that door now." For about 5 seconds he looked genuinely disturbed. Then he blinked, looked back at the wall, and said, "No, never mind. I'm thinking of something else." A week later I checked the photo again. The door wasn't in it anymore. The damaged shelf was still there. Everything else was the same, but behind it was the same concrete wall. I know what I saw. I know that room existed. I remember walking inside it. I remember the smell of paint and cardboard. I remember dropping a box in there 2 days before it disappeared. The weirdest part is that I still catch myself heading toward that spot when I need supplies. For a split second, my brain expects the door to be there. Then I see the wall, and every time it feels wrong.